So can we like all agree that like Batman versus Predator is the greatest crossover of all time? Like I think it's a general like I think it needs to be like a scientific fact, right? Like I just finished rereading it um not too long ago. I have it not in trade but like separate issues. So I read this crossover and every time I read it it's so damn good, right? Like it's just perfection. I There are tons of crossovers I love. There are tons of crossovers that I absolutely love, and like you've got so many good crossovers out there. You know, TMNT, Power Rangers, Star Trek, Doctor Who, Freddy versus Jason versus Ash. Not the second one. The second one's pretty ass. The first FVJVA. Ugh, that's a horrible title. It's really good. I really love it. And you've got some recent ones like Godzilla vs. Power Rangers, a crossover we never thought we'd see. But there's just something about the Batman Predator crossover the first one. Let me reiterate that's the first crossover, and it's just fucking perfect. It's just perfection. Like it really is just perfection in every way, shape, or form. I am blown away every time I read it from the writing from Dave Gibbons. You know, the guy who was a co-creator on a little book called Watchmen. Don't know if you heard of it. And Andy Kubert's artwork, which I think this is some of Andy Kubert's best artwork ever. Like, I really do think Andy Kubert's artwork is just pinnacle in here. It's just at its absolute best. Like, the scene with, like, the bat armor. Then you had the scene of, like, the Predator roaring into the sky with the bat symbol behind him. There's just such great artwork in here. And it also blows my mind that this comic is 3 issues long. Nowadays, you got, like, 3 issues will get you through halfway through the story. It's 5 to 6 issues with most crossovers. And this comic literally does what most crossovers have to do in like 5 to 6 issues, and it tells it in 3 issues. And I think the strength is it doesn't get, and this is where the sequels kind of get bogged down, right? Like where it all gets bogged down is like, what's Robin doing? We gotta have the Batman villains in here. We gotta have other supporting Batman characters in here to, to fight or to be almost killed by the Predator. Here it's just like, nope. Batman. It's just Batman, Alfred, Gordon. Those are the only 3 you get, Batman characters you get. Everyone else, it's just the Predator killing his way through Gotham, and it couldn't have been more perfect. Like it's a comic that I think is just a perfect example of writing. I think it's a perfect example of fuck. I lost my train of thought. It's very late and I'm very tired. I just thought I'd talk about it because I usually forget like how good of a crossover that is. Like I generally forget more often than not that this is a crossover that boggles my mind of how good it is. Like it really does boggle my mind as to how good of a story it really is. But again, I think that's a credit to Dave Gibbons and how good of a writer he is as much as artist. And I think that another thing as to why it works so well is I don't know if like Gibbons did his homework on the Predator films or not, but Homeboy knew how to write a predator and make him scary. Like this is 1991. No, this is like 1990, early 1990s. And and the big thing is that Predator Mania is everywhere, and Dave Gibbons is a very educated man. He's a very educated man. You wouldn't think he wouldn't have to go that hard on a Predator book, let alone a Batman and Predator book. But yet here we are talking about this book that sadly won't get reprinted ever again because, you know, Fox is under Disney now, and Disney will be it will completely not we will never get another Batman Predator crossover. That's the other sad part, is that we will more than likely never get another Batman Predator crossover. And I think it's also kind of dumb that we might not get Marvel Predator crossovers or Alien Predator crossovers. Like, what? We just gonna get variant covers? Give us what we want. You're doing an Ultraman Marvel crossover very soon. You crossed over with fucking Fortnite, Marvel. Just do the thing we all want you to do when you announced that Alien and Predator were going to be at Marvel Comics. Do the fucking thing we all want. Give us Alien, like Wolverine and Predator, or fucking Alien Guardians of the Galaxy. You need to give us that to make it worth it. Or, I'll do you one better. Since Dark Horse and Boom Studios couldn't do it themselves, and you have all three titles under your comic, all the comic rights are under your title, Marvel. Alien vs. Predator, Planet of the Apes. AVP v. Apes. Alien vs. Predator vs. Planet of the Apes. That writes itself. There you go. So, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just tired, and I reread Batman vs. Predator. I was like, how fucking good is that book, right? Like, how fucking good is that comic? Like, how fucking good is a comic like that? So, yeah. I don't know where I'm going with this. I just thought this would be a fun video, a fun, quick video to do, and just kind of be like, yeah, that was a great crossover. And, maybe if you guys are open to it, I might do a list of my top 25 crossovers. So yeah, my top 25 comic crossovers, I should state. Top 25 comic crossovers. So yeah, there you go. Would you guys be interested in that? Just comment below, let me know. And once again, I hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.